Okay, so today we're diving deep into something that's, well, it's causing a bit of a stir, maybe a beauty emergency, maybe the deal of the year. We're looking at some pretty aggressive discounting in the clean beauty world, specifically the Detox Market's October box. And here's the thing that really caught our eye, and probably yours too. We're talking $130 worth of Manucurist products, 9 full-size ones going for as low as $40. So the big question is, right, is this actually the deal of the century, or is it setting people up for, like, clean beauty chaos?
Yeah, I mean, the math alone is pretty staggering. You just don't see a 65% plus markdown on a luxury brand like this very often. It feels significant.
Yeah.
So our mission here is pretty straightforward. Let's quickly unpack what Manucurist claims, look at the performance, and crucially, figure out if that huge value outweighs what seems to be some significant technical risks people are reporting.
Okay, let's start with the product itself. Manucurist, this French brand, they have this green flash system. They're saying it's a plant-based gel polish, up to 84% derived from natural stuff like sugarcane, corn, potato, cotton. Plus, they boast about banning 12 common toxins found in other gel polishes. Sounds, pretty ideal on paper. Performance and purity.
And mostly, the performance claims seem to hold up. We looked into the Trustpilot data. There are over 26,000 reviews, which is a lot. They maintain a solid 4-star rating overall. Users are confirming, yeah, it wears well, usually 7 to 12 days before chipping, which for a clean formula is impressive. And the really interesting part, that 1-minute peel-off removal feature, it seems to actually work without needing harsh acetone. That's not just marketing fluff, apparently.
Wow, okay. 7 to 12 days and easy removal. Sounds perfect. So the quality's there. Where's this technical risk you mentioned coming from?
Oh, right. The risk is really all about the application, the learning curve. See, this stuff is high performance, but it sounds like it's also really temperamental. You got to know, this isn't like slapping on some cheap drugstore polish. It requires, well, serious technique. The sources say because the formula is plant-based and dense, if your coats are even a little bit too thick, it just won't cure properly under the LED lamp you need. We saw lots of reports, people saying it chipped or peeled off within hours. And the reason was usually that they hadn't mastered that super, super thin coat application.
Okay, so that technical skill part is pretty crucial then, and it directly connects back to whether that amazing price is actually worth it. Because, I mean, let's just state the numbers again. A single polish is usually $15, maybe $20. They're full kits, $89, getting 9 products for $40. It's just, statistically, it's bonkers. Like you said, over 65% off retail.
Wait, hold on though. Before we get too excited about the numbers, we have to ask the strategic question here. In this high-end clean beauty space, a markdown that steep, it's rarely just about being generous. That level of pricing, it usually suggests something else is going on, like either they're really trying to force mass adoption, get everyone using it and mastering the technique, or they're managing inventory. You see discounts this big sometimes when a brand needs to clear out older stock, maybe stuff that's getting close to its shelf life date. That's a potential hidden risk behind the value.
Oh, that's a really good point. That completely reframes the subscription model, doesn't it? Because that's how you get the discount. You're not just signing up for the chance at $130 worth of product. You're also committing to a whole category of product you might actually struggle to use while...
Exactly. And you have to remember, the Detox box itself has a bit of a, well, hit or miss reputation. Their curation averages around 3.6 stars historically. Yep. So when they focus a box so narrowly, like this one, just nail products, the risk goes way up. If you don't already own an LED lamp, which you need for this, or if you're not really prepared to commit to that tricky application process, this box could be totally useless for you. And then you're stuck into subscription.
Right, and you need that subscription commitment for the best price, that headline $40 price. That's only if you sign up for 6 months. It goes up to $46 a box if you do 3 months, and it's $59 if you just want to try it month to month. And remember, the fine print. It auto-renews, you can't use discount codes on top, and absolutely no returns on these subscription boxes. So you're really committing. You commit to the value, but you also have to commit to mastering the product. So, okay, let's boil this down for you listening. What are the key takeaways here? It seems like 2 main things stand out. One, the Manucurist formula quality. It looks proven. People seem to agree it performs well for a clean option. And 2, the value proposition, that price. Statistically, it's really hard to beat. But only if you, the user, are genuinely willing to put in the effort to master that pretty demanding application technique.
Yeah, the data suggests the product works. The price screams, buy me. Peak. But if the only people who can actually make this deal of the century work for them are those who are already advanced users or are willing to basically become nail techs, well, it raises a bigger question, doesn't it? Was this super discounted, high-performance clean product ever really accessible to everyone? Or did that high technical skill barrier immediately make it more of a niche, effort-intensive luxury, despite the low price tag? Definitely something to chew on before you hit that subscribe button.